Sasha Pelikov works for an organisation called Regenerate Russia, which helps rehabilitate heroin addicts in Novokuznetsk. Sasha explained to us that there might be more to the drug trade than just making money.
То, конечно, я склоняюсь к тому, что вырождение нации как раз идет путем, как раз в том числе и путем завезения героина в Россию. Кажется, есть какая-то программа по вырождению нации российской, да, русской как таковой, то есть странами такими, как вот экстремистами, в том числе и, возможно, Аль-Каидой, самой организации.
There's a widely held belief that a phenomenon called narco-terrorism fuels the drug trade. It's said that Afghan terror groups help expedite the supply of heroin to Russia in order to both profit from their former invaders and also weaken the population by poisoning them with heroin. This is what's known as the Golden Crescent. It's the route that heroin takes from northern Afghanistan, throughout Central Asia and into Russia. Sasha told us that the centre of the local trade was at the food markets just outside the city centre. It's where trucks from Kazakhstan are offloaded with heroin for distribution around Novokuznetsk and the wider areas. We were told to approach this place with extreme caution and not to get out the car. As we drove slowly through the market, we noticed gangs of men doing business next to their trucks. Many of them bore Kazakhstan licence plates. It didn't take long to get us noticed. All of a sudden, someone spotted our cameras and people started beeping their horns and yelling.
Why are people beeping? Yeah, everyone's checking us out now.
Yeah, let's just get the fuck
out of here. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
There's two pretty snazzy cars behind us. It's the first snazzy cars I've seen since we've been here. Probably going to follow us and kill us now. The vans at the bottom on the right-hand side of the number plate had KZ, which means obviously the trucks are from Kazakhstan.
It doesn't mean cool zines.
No, it doesn't mean cool zines, it means fucking gnarly heroin trafficker from Kazakhstan. That's what it fucking means. Well, it's still a car that looks the same. Or maybe all the cars just look the same anyway.
We lost the cars and headed back to meet Sasha somewhere safe. Or so we thought.
Форштадт – цитадель зла, цитадель наркомании, то есть отсюда очень много наркотиков некогда продавалось, потом 2-3 года назад и поток наркозависимых, жаждущих, страждущих наркотики постоянно здесь круглосуточно в этом районе находится. Всегда это приводит к тому, что люди идут на грабежи, кражи, гоп-стоп русский, Russian.
It kind of just feels like walking into a forest in the middle of Siberia, past a load of really angry dogs. That one actually did that whole like, I'm gonna fucking kill you thing.
After about 5 minutes of walking through Frostadt, we met this guy. Sasha told us he was salvaging scrap metal, which is the most common way for heroin users to fund their addiction.
Здесь нет развлечений в основном, кроме наркомании и выпивки.
Не очень, видимо, качество попалось.
What is it?
So I can't see where the syringes are, they're fucking everywhere. Opposite the rehabilitation centre, there's just this deserted building where there's syringes all over the floor and like empty bottles of this stuff. What's this? Sasha?
Тропикамид, глазные капли. Тропикамид – это те глазные капли, это новое здесь, новое, то есть достаточно веяние. Впоследствии, как выяснилось, очень усиливает эффект, то есть на первоначальной стадии, на стадии инъекции, как раз введения, то есть так называемый приход. И вот, кстати, от этого тропикамида очень разлагаются внутренние органы, то есть большое влияние печень, почки, сердце, то есть все на него. Человек прям высыхает, прям бутыльками колет. Это...
Sasha explained that the eye drops were one of the main ingredients of a new drug called Krokodil, a kind of moonshine heroin. Krokodil is so called because it turns the user's skin scaly and eats them from the inside out.
В интернете видел съемки, то есть, клипы выложены, то, что в интернете показывают про этот крокодил, слышал, так образно, в смысле, из чего он готовится, то есть, как после него гниют, как бы нет, у меня особого желания нету, у меня отвращение, как бы. К такому наркотику. Я лучше денег найду, как бы лучше героин, чем вот это. Конечно, героин тоже это плохо, но крокодил это ужас просто-напросто.
That woman walked past us earlier when we were on our way up to the brothel, and Sasha told me that she's on the road, which means she's a working prostitute. She's just walked past us now. She's met up with a guy and she's going to go have sex with him down there. Brilliant. That's completely depressing. Fucking hell.
With high volumes of drug addicts comes high volumes of prostitution, and Novokuznetsk is no exception. What was worrying here was how young the girls were.
So over there, I can see two girls. One of them looks about 14, and they've been talking to a succession of men who are stopping in cars at the side of the street next to that tree.
And the fact that there's so much going on here with crime and drug use, you'd expect to see police cars and ambulances, but I haven't seen any at all.